lest anybody leave this episode thinking, oh, this is easy, piece of cake. Let's do it. Let me tell you something. If you're going to run, even to get a message out, be prepared to spend time, right? This is a major sacrifice. So if you want to run to win, I mean, really, whether it's for U.S. House, U.S. Senate, you want to run for your state assembly or your state senate or county position, find out what it takes to get on the ballot, but then you need to immediately begin to assemble a team of people around you who will help you work, because doing phone banks takes time and effort. Going door to door to meet potential voters takes time. Going to the dozens of meetings where you will be invited to speak as a candidate, all right, takes time. So you're going to have to be in front of people. You're going to have to be willing, if you want to run to win, you're going to have to be willing to just go nonstop, 10, 12, 14, 16-hour days. We're going to this breakfast meeting, to that luncheon meeting, to that evening meeting, to this political rally, to the Tea Party people, to the pro-life people, to the Women's Voting Club, to the Republican committee meetings, or the Libertarian committee meetings, whatever party you're going to run in, Democratic committee meetings, if you're in a conservative Democrat area. So it's going to take time. And if you want advice, you contact us, all right? I'll spend some time advising you. I've run 2 times to win. Once for the U.S. House in 1998 and once for the Florida State Senate in 2006. I lost both races. They were grueling. They were grueling. You have to be prepared to eat, drink, breathe, and sleep the campaign if you intend to win, all right? If you're trying to win. And again, as I said early on, you've got to crunch the numbers. You've got to look at the last 20 years' history of races for that seat and see how many votes the seat has been carried by. See if it's ever switched parties, all right? See if it's been gerrymandered, if the lines have been changed, which would have an effect on how many registered voters from any party were in that district. And then what you have to do is, if you're running to win, decide your whole platform and know the issues, and then be willing to stand by what you believe and not equivocate. This running for office business, especially running to win, is about the internal compass of a man or a woman. This is what I believe. This is what I will do if I get to office. This is what I won't do if I get to office. Now, I think that a part of what I'm trying to do right now is to put a longing in your heart to run, or to help somebody else run, but also to put the fear of God in you. Because whether or not you're going to run just to get your message out, or if you're going to run to win, it's going to cost you. You've got to raise money. You've got to call people and ask them to give you money. That is one of the most important things that any candidate can do, is to ask for money. And if you feel uncomfortable doing it and you're not independently wealthy, all right, then if you won't do it, then don't even waste your time. Because the candidate asking for financial support is absolutely critical to any campaign, whether it's a campaign to get your message out or a campaign to win. And if you want to win, you've got to have money. Depending on the seat that you're running for, if it's a local seat, you might be able to do it with $30,000 or $50,000 or $80,000. If it's a state seat, it might cost you $100,000. If it's a congressional seat, it might cost you $1 million or $2 million. Be prepared to raise money and to spend money. We'll continue this discussion.